unique things there that they may offer, and maybe remind our listeners about unique areas because market the institution as well. So we'll be informing them about some of those little bit of knowledge regarding the
asking the UWI to see the industry in that way.
Excellent.
So I think that's, and for those who want to know that for the degrees you can double major, you can have double majors. Some of them are already combined, and some of them you have single major, you can have double major, you can have cross faculty major. So for example, somebody might be doing a program in the humanities and also in science and technology, or some of the other areas. And so if you don't know, that's interesting. There's also one music and performance studies.
Yes, that is beautiful.
Yes, that's beautiful. Then most persons know about CARIMAC, this Caribbean School of Media and Communication, and there's a fine arts and digital media production. There's also journalism among their programs. Now for the Faculty of Science and Technology, Actuarial Science is one of our flagship programs. It's not a large intake usually, but worldwide, the University of the West Indies Mona campus is well known for that particular program. Then you have your regular chemistry and biology and special chemistries and those. But you also have, if you're interested in computing, you can do computer and management. There's also ecology, electronics, which fall under the science and technology. There's information technology, and if you love mathematics, there are several areas in mathematics that's available.
So science and technology seem to be the STEM hub.
It is.
And that's beautiful.
And these days, there's one here that I'd like to mention, Roger. Occupational and environmental safety and health.
That's critical. That's given what has happened just this past week.
Oh dear, all of us can remember. It is so important. Yes, so those are just a few of the programs, and there are over 800 certificates, diplomas, undergraduate and graduate programs that are offered at the University of the West Indies.
Well, it says that the UWI has been consistently ranked among the top universities globally by the most reputable ranking agency, Times Higher Education. The UWI is the only Caribbean-based university to make the prestigious list since its debut in the ranking in 2018. In addition to its leading position in the Caribbean in the World University Rankings, it is also in the top 25 for Latin America and the Caribbean, and the top 100 global Golden Age universities between 50 and 80 years old. The UWI is also featured among the leading universities on the Times Higher Education ranking, the Impact rankings, for its response to the world's biggest concerns outlined in the 17 United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, including good health and well-being, gender equality, and climate action.
Now, Roger, 2023 is significant for the UWI as it marks its 75th year since the official opening of the first campus at Mona in Jamaica. And as we commemorate, we have already said it, the theme is UWI 75, Rooted, Ready, Rising. And so we reflect the foundation that it's rooted in the Caribbean. We stand ready to confront present and future challenges and opportunities, rising as a beacon of empowerment to our communities through the delivery of world-class education services. And one of the things I want to mention here, Roger, before we just talk about the gala, which is coming up a little bit, we talk about empowering communities.
Yes.
And I saw in the papers yesterday that the Faculty of Humanities and Education and the Humanities and Education graduation is this afternoon, that the Faculty of Humanities and Education is working in tandem with, I can't remember which of the government agencies or ministries, to empower prisoners so that when they shall have left, they'd have bettered themselves because the UWI partnered with them maybe some of them will come to do our degrees, but we are certainly assisting in empowering these persons, so when they leave, that they'll be able to leave whatever life of crime behind and rise.
But the institution is also very much involved in the Augustown Township project.
Yes.
And I think they have done a phenomenal job in terms of building capacity in our surrounding communities. In fact, they have now moved to Western Jamaica campus, and they're in Norwood.
Right.
And I was also privileged recently to be at a handing over ceremony for the scholarship recipients, because the UWI also offers scholarships for students who are from the surrounding areas. So we are doing significant work. Our student body is integrally involved in communities, whether they're adopting schools or they are taking care of the indigent, or they are in homes doing significant work there as well.
Homework programs, some of them partner with the schools around, and they have homework programs for them. And just to segue in here now, as we still watch our graduates coming in, that as the 25th, the 75th year, there's going to be a grand gala, and it's going to be at the Jamaica Pegasus. If persons would like to go, and I'm sure they'd want to come and celebrate 75 years, a young university, yes, so we're little but we're Talawa.
So much to celebrate.
A lot.
Yes.
And if you're interested, and we invite you to be interested, if you're a graduate, you can invite your partners or your children to come if you want them to enter the university. It's just the equivalent of $150 US, and you can get it for $120 US if you partner like a group of 10 and you get a table. They would pay $110 US. And the secretariat for the Grand Gala is at the Faculty of Medical Sciences. So if you call through the Faculty of Medical Sciences, you'll be able to get your tickets.
So I think we're speaking to our alumni and letting them know to get activated, because things are happening for the 75th, and we need their help in making it happen.
I want to go. I am planning to go. All being well, the Lord sparing our lives, and I am planning to be there. It's once in a blue moon.
It's almost every 10 years. So
you're going to
such
have
galas.
75 years, yes. So, get ready.
Yes.
Get ready. Have your books ready?
I have, and I can rent if necessary. But we're seeing such resplendence on screen, just such happy faces, sense of accomplishment.
Just anxiously waiting for their moment to walk across the stage.
I'm anxiously anticipating that as well, because that is really the highlight of everything.
It is. That's why we're here.
Marjorie, when you look at this moment, we can't help but reflect on those who've gone on before, those graduates who've gone on before, who are leading in different fields across society, whether it's in medicine or politics or the business,
entrepreneurship, culture.
The UWI has really made a name for itself in the quality graduates it has produced over time. And we're seeing that now, because a lot of the best and brightest have chosen to join us because of the reputation that our graduates in the past have made.
Yes.
And the contribution they've made.
Yes. And Roger, one of the things too, we know some of our students, crave a little more exposure. But the thing about the UWI is the empowerment doesn't just remain here at the UE. You have an opportunity for some programs. They can go to another campus. They can spend a year or they can spend a semester. Remember that And also we have our study abroad, where we have partner universities all over. We have North America, there's Europe, and we had one in Malaysia. I'm not sure if that is still active, but I'm sure we can reactivate that. So we give our students the opportunities to go and be exposed to other cultures, and others are here.
UWI gives its students a huge platform to excel and to expand themselves. You know, as a student, I can reflect on coming from St. Elizabeth. You know, that's a rural part of Jamaica.
And you're taught to cook here. You had to learn to cook.
Had to learn to do everything. But this place taught me that. And having taught me that, it also showed me the world.
Yes, Roger, because I remember as a student that I accompanied the debating team to Vancouver.
Yes.
Which was my first time traveling first class.
Oh.
We all went first class on Air Jamaica.
Those days.
I mean, it was fantastic.
Yes.
And you have gone to Greece and to South Africa and to Ireland. Those are the opportunities.
Yes.
And it was all expense paid.
And the person I am today,
Yes.
it's because of those experiences. The people I've met, the culture I've engaged with, I've seen myself grow and evolve. The UWI would have catered to that, and I think many graduates can attest to that kind of growth and development. And I have no doubt that the faces you're seeing here will also leave with that kind of testimony.
Yes.
Maybe not traveling to the extent I have,
Maybe not.
but the kind of quality experiences, whether it was in halls of residence or it was under a tree somewhere or it was in sports, you know, those experiences have been forged and will last for a long time.
And Roger, they like we have, so even the students who are at Mona Western Jamaica campus, or some students, I had a nephew. My nephew started at the Mona campus and went to Western Jamaica campus to finish. And also another opportunity, even though the exposure culturally, is that we have students from all our Caribbean islands, because remember that the university's population, we have our family islands, yes?
Yes.
Which are part, and it's about 17 of them. And so we have students from all of those islands. And in addition, I think the last time I checked, we had persons from about 50 countries, 45 to 50 countries, attending the UWI Mona.
Again, you see, when you say that, Marjorie, again, we're seeing the community of the UWI. It's a regional melting pot. And as much as I spoke to Jamaica, you go to St. Lucia, you go to Barbados, you go to Trinidad, again, you're seeing outstanding graduates of the UWI in these places. Contributing to community, contributing to economy. Beautiful.
And the majority of the leaders
that too.
UWI graduates.
How could I have omitted that?
Yes. Please don't forget.
We identify Jamar Grant. He is a valedictorian for this graduation. Jamar lifestyle, he says he lives by the sage advice found in James 2:26, which states, just as the body is dead without breath, so also faith is dead without good works.
Yes.
He is a graduate from...
He's the first in his family to
Yes.
have attended a university.
Yes.
Yes.
Excellent. He's also a media student, majoring in journalism and linguistics.
So I told you about the combinations.
We look forward to hear his speech as well. And we also acknowledge the honorary graduate, who is Miss Rachel Manley.
Yes.
Just in case,
These are the master's education.
and you're seeing that blue, beautiful blue, plumbago blue, that is
With
adorning their gowns. So Rachel Manley,
The honorary graduate for this
yes,
afternoon.
she's a winner of the Jamaica's Musgrave Centennial Medal in 1991. Her master of the English language was renowned very early in her career. That skill and keen mind were soon recognized, and she's published several books, poetry, and other novel-type books. As a teacher of creative writing, Miss Manley is helping to form a new generation of writers. A staunch promoter and defender of Caribbean culture. So we are honoring Rachel Manley this afternoon. We are still seeing the master's students coming in.
Master of Art and BEd, Bachelor of Education, the white cape. Is it white or is it the white?
It is white,
It
white
is the
satin.
white.
And they will be followed now by the PhD
Yes.
students. And the PhD students, Marjorie, are decked out in beautiful red.
I love the UWI red.
Yes, the UWI red. It is a stately look.
It is.
And they
And then-
close out the procession, usually. After the graduates would have taken their places, then you will now have the academic procession, and that is coming up a little later on, maybe at about 4:15 or so. So we will see them coming in, but until then we have more graduates coming in, and you're seeing them, seeing the pleased faces.
Definitely. I have done it.
Yes.
So I think we are seeing some certificates, persons here, or the licentiate, I'm not sure, but it is not the degree, so hence they're wearing the undergraduate
Okay.
red gown.
So
Roger,
this-
I think we're also going to be having this afternoon some students from the global campus who will be recognized here, because as a university we are one UWI, so our students really, they're from all the islands. They can choose to graduate at a different, let's say you're from Trinidad and you live in Jamaica, you can choose to graduate here at the Mona campus, although your degree was offered at the St. Augustine campus. So for example, if you did agriculture and you're Jamaican and you're going to be getting the degree in agriculture, but you can also graduate here because it's the one UWI. I just love that.
Just reminding you that you are seeing the Faculty of Humanities and Education and the Faculty of Science and Technology. Two faculties are graduating this afternoon, and you're seeing them in that beautiful cape. What color is that, Marjorie?
Well, that looks like a yellow. It has a
Right.
particular name. The yellow has a particular name. I can't remember it offhand
We'll
at the
find it.
moment.
And we're now beginning to see the PhDs taking their place in the line.
Yes, there's a difference with the sleeve. You know, the master's sleeve is different from I don't think our listeners can see the sleeve.
Right.
But the sleeve is different for the undergraduate. Okay, it's called alamander yellow. That's it. That's that yellow we're looking at now. Alamander yellow.
Alamander yellow. I just love the names. The Alamander yellow.
You know, I saw something earlier which was one plumbago blue, as it said. That's it.
And the university red is the
And
Panama
University red.
Panama
Wow.
red.
Oh, that's it.
Yes, the Panama red.
It is so. Okay, there you see the cape is different at the back. The hood
Yes.
But this is a master's hood. It looks different.
It hangs lower.
Lower, and its shape. The shape
Shape is also
also is
different.
different.
Okay. I think we're rounding out the master students,
Yes.
and then you'll be seeing
The
the
PhD.
PhD students coming in thereafter. And I would have mentioned the Panama red.
The Panama red.
I'm in love with the Panama red.
Me too, you know.
It's just such a beautiful
It is
color.
gorgeous. It just stands out.
So the academic procession includes marshals, but we keep talking about marshals, Marjorie. And you know, would we say that marshals are ushers?
Well,
Or-
usually the marshals have particular role, different groups of persons maybe. For the academic, you have an academic marshal. When the students are going from the different faculties, that person will, along with some of the other ushers and so on, line the students up for them to go on the stage to collect their award.
And I think
And
the
usually make
marshals.
sure they're in order. Very, very important.
Yeah.
They also reassure the graduates, because some of them are so nervous, but somebody is there just to reassure them. You're looking gorgeous, all is going to be well. And what I love about UWI and the graduation is that everybody looks out for everybody. So there we have some of the
Some of the
PhDs.
PhD graduates. Absolutely fantastic. So you have the marshals. For the academic procession, you have the marshals. You have the Guild of Students, who you will see in their red gowns. You will have members of the UWI Alumni Association Jamaica chapter. And you'll also have the University and Campus Council. So this group will include these categories of people, but it's really featuring our academic staff.
Yes.
And you're seeing the graduates taking their seats, because
Yes.
any minute now you will hear a change in music,
the music for the academic staff.
and this will signal the beginning of the academic procession. It does seem to be a full house.
Yes, it does.
And you know why I find this to be impressive? Because people are traveling from all
All
across the
It's not
world.
only, yes, it's not only across
be
Jamaica,
here.
but yes. Because some would have come like from the other Caribbean islands. I remember seeing one and said, so I know you could have graduated at St. Augustine. No, they want to come back to Mona. They want to show their families the places
Of
that they
course.
used to, the halls and the memory.
The
Just
memory.
reviving the memory.
And
It is
also to see those persons
persons who were
they
their
spent
classmates,
time with,
yes,
to
and
graduate,
their
and to take
lecturers.
pictures
And
with.
yes.
It wouldn't be the same.
The same.
It wouldn't be the
and,
same.
And the campus is very significant. I remember one year, just remember one year we dared. I think we didn't have the tent as yet. And so we went to the indoor center.
I remember that
And
one.
the students were mad at the university.
They
mad,
wanted it
mad
on
because
campus.
They wanted it on campus. They wanted to be able to go to their tree and take their picture to see it. So never again
Yeah.
did we were trying to make them comfortable, but they'd rather any little discomfort and be on the campus.
You are hearing the sounds signaling the academic procession. So any minute now you'll see the marshal, and accompanying the marshal will be members of the academic staff and other categories, including the Guild of Students and members of the Alumni Association and the University and Campus Council.
The university and campus, okay. It's academic staff. That's the role.
It's always a joy to see the academic procession.
I
love this kind of
when I hear them and I
pomp
see them
and
coming, they're
pageantry.
coming from the
Love it.
almost the rear of the tent there to, and it's so beautiful. Watch them watch, and that's Dr. Roy.
I think that's Professor Donna Hope
Oh, see, Open Campus.
and Open Campus registrar for the Open
Global
Campus.
Campus.
For the Global Campus.
Is that because it's so new, the name so new, just August. Sometimes. Oh, it's a full
It's,
staff.
again, an impressive
It is.
attendance for staff as well. I'm happy to see that because
Very happy.
I think
There's a guild. There's a guild of students coming in their
students want
university
to see
red.
this kind of representation.
Yes, yes. And they look for their lecturers,
Of course.
you know.
It's an important part of the journey.
There's Professor Mona Weber and Professor Donna Hope.
Yes. The academic procession is still making its way to the platform. Thereafter, you will now hear the university singers. We
Yes.
spoke about the university singers before, another other vibrant club and society that include both our students and alumni.
Yes, yes.
And a really beautiful setup in the
It
tent.
is. It's gorgeous. Look at those flowers. Wow. But you can't fault the university, you know, the exam section has done a fantastic job every year. So no wonder we always have to ask them, please, you know, we have to set up for the other graduation so you could take your pictures on the outside. Maybe they'll allow them a little leeway this, you know, because this is the last one for the day. But usually when it's the morning, they can't get any time because they have to immediately set up the time, go so quickly for the next one at
You're seeing the
4
faces of our academic staff.
as they wait to be seated.
I'm happy that the camera is focusing on them
On
and giving
them.
their time. They do deserve it.
Yes.
Because, you know, one of the things I've always said is that in high schools and in primary schools, there's a teacher's day and children get a chance to say thank you to teachers, etc. But
Yes.
at the university level, you don't have that moment.
No.
So graduation is only very few times when you get to highlight the
Somebody
caliber of
looking at
people
yes.
that we have on staff. Following the academic procession, of course, as I said before, is going to be an item from the UWI
University
singers, or the university singers. I keep saying the UWI singers because, well, they are the UWI singers, you know, but we call them the university singers.
Yes.
And
Their formal name.
their formal name. And you're going to be awed by them. They're just fantastic, amazing, deliver every single time, just as the Panorythm Steel Orchestra does.
You know, I can't see graduation without Panorythm or the university singers. They are a part of it, like, there they are.
Right on cue, they arrive.
Let them all pass all their dirty
That was an amazing performance by the University Singers. Now to the announcer, Mrs. Sandra Powell-Mangaroo.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we begin our graduation ceremony, I would like to inform you of a few important matters. At this time, could you please turn off your mobile phones or place them on silent? Thank you. Please note that the university provides an official photographer who will take photographs while the graduates are receiving their certificates. Graduates, please be advised that instructions to access your photographs taken during this ceremony will be sent to you via email in due course. No unauthorized persons will be allowed to access the presentation area during the ceremony. The university shares in your pride at this graduation, but we appeal for restraint when the names are called so that all graduates may be able to hear their names clearly. Graduates, you and your guests are expected to remain for the duration of the ceremony. Please keep the aisles clear at all times. Emergency medical service is available at the front, at the undercroft, and at the rear of the tent. As you will have observed, exit signs are clearly marked. You are asked to note the location nearest to you. In case of an emergency, the ushers will guide you to the nearest assembly point. At the end of this ceremony, we ask family and friends to remain seated until the graduates' procession has exited the tent. The area will be needed to be immediately prepared for our next graduation ceremony. We are therefore appealing to graduates, families, and friends to assist us by leaving the tent area as quickly as possible. You are welcome to celebrate outside. We wish you a very enjoyable and memorable ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the national anthem and remain standing for the Chancellor's procession.
The University Singers will lead us in the singing of the national anthem. sound you're hearing is that of the Chancellor's procession. Marjorie Bolero Horton would have joined the rest of team in the tent, and she's left me with you for the closing half of this broadcast. The Chancellor's party, the company was asked to stand, and they have remained standing. You will have the campus registrar, deans of faculties, president of the UWI alumni chapter, the Jamaica chapter. You have the university bursar, public orator and university registrar, deputy principals and pro-vice chancellors, the campus principal, the honorary graduate, Miss Rachel Manley, the vice chancellor, Professor Sir Hilary Beckles, chairman of the Mona Campus Council, Mr. Earl Jarrett, and the mace bearer. You saw her earlier, the UWI Mona Guild president, and of course, Chancellor Robert Bermudez. And you would have seen the mace making its journey up to the front of the room. It's a ceremonial mace, and the mace is used today to indicate official proceedings, generally parliamentary or formal academic occasions. And you're seeing one such today. Now, what is of importance is whether in Parliament or otherwise, the mace signals the start of the function once it's present. So once the Guild President approaches the platform and places the mace in its holder, it would signify the official start of graduation. Once that takes place, you would see the Chancellor coming to the microphone, and he would take it from there to officially kick off the graduation ceremony. You're seeing the Chancellor's party gracefully making their way to the front of the room. They are the chief platform party, smiling as they go along, and of course people are just greeting them. Haven't seen some of them in a while. We're seeing our newly minted principal, Professor Denzel Williams, our Vice Chancellor, Sir Hilary Beckles, and the mace bearer, followed by Mr. Robert Bermudez. And so the mace bearer is now in position. She is placing the mace in its holder, and with great ceremony she does so. And as the Chancellor steps forward, we turn over to him. I'm Roger Bent. Enjoy the rest of graduation.
Welcome to the 2023 graduation ceremony at the University of the West Indies, Mona. Vice Chancellor, Professor Sir Hilary Beckles and Lady Beckles, campus principals and members of the UWI leadership and other UWI colleagues, honorary graduate, Mrs. Rachel Manley, Miss Rachel Manley, valedictorians and the valedictorian and the graduating class of 2023, distinguished guests, members of the media, families, friends, well-wishers, those present today and those joining us via UWI television. My heartiest congratulations to each and every member of the class of 2023. You have worked hard to complete your programs, and today we are absolutely delighted, all of us, at your accomplishments. You may know that this is one of 14 graduation exercises taking place across the UWI system. In 1953, 70 years ago, 11 graduates from the Faculty of Natural Sciences were presented for graduation to the then principal of Mona, Dr. Walter Grave. As a sign of the enormous change that has taken place in our region and in Jamaica. At the ceremonies this year, we will have more than 9,000 graduates. It is an impressive demonstration of the intellectual achievements across all age groups and disciplines, at bachelor's, master's, and at the doctoral level. And I am so very proud of each and every one of you. You are now among more than 250,000 alumni who serve globally in many disciplines and in many spheres of operation. A former Vice Chancellor used to make the point, if all UWI alumni in the Caribbean stayed away for one day, businesses, governments, and civil organizations would not be able to function. You, our graduates, are our most significant and visible contribution to the development of this nation, this region, and internationally. This year, the University of the West Indies is celebrating 75 years of service to the region. In 1948, since 1948, the UWI has worked on affirming its position as the premier institution of higher education in the English-speaking Caribbean. It is acknowledged as a regional institution and has been making considerable strides on the global stage, particularly in the areas of biodiversity, climate change, and reparations. UWI faculty members have been making distinguished contributions to these and other areas, and in so doing are bringing acclaim to your university. Most of you began your programs at the height of the COVID pandemic, and some of you before the lockdowns and restrictions changed the way we delivered education. Some of you may have completed your programs entirely online, and some in a blended mode. Whatever your experience may have been, I trust that in addition to completing your academic programs, you were able to form friendships that will last you for the rest of your lives, both in your personal lives and in your professional lives. As we celebrate today, I am certain that you are reflecting on what the future holds for you. Indeed, all of us are. Several trends are impacting how we consider the future. Progress in technology has been moving rapidly in the past few decades. Globalization has been impacted by information and communications technology. In the space of time it has taken you to complete your courses, technology has advanced. Reflecting on the quote, "Never let a good crisis go to waste," the pandemic forced many of us who may have been unwilling before to fully embrace technology. Whether you were a digital native or an immigrant, we all had to Zoom starting in 2020. Many of us are still Zooming today. The reality is that these amazing developments in technology, artificial intelligence, virtual and augmented reality, have caused our world to shrink to the devices that we can carry around in our pockets. Information technology has made the entire world so much more accessible to many. With boundaries disappearing, globalization has become real. These rapid changes in technology create enormous opportunities to those of us who are willing to unshackle ourselves from the past. These islands of the Caribbean, with their small populations and limited land space, no longer need be a limiting factor on our dreams and ambitions. Those of us who are willing to dream have every reason to realize them in this new unlimited age. Whatever you do in the future, I ask that it be impactful with commitment to advancing not only your own personal interests, but those of your wider community. Be kind to yourself. Don't forget the importance of self-care. In this complex world that we now live, and which you will now walk into, mental health is as critically important as physical well-being. It is important that as a community, we all try to support each other to ensure that those of us that need help can reach out without feeling that any stigma or disrespect may be meted out to them. We as a community are stronger if we support each other and ensure that we all move forward together. I would like you to give back to your alma mater. There are so many ways in which you can do so. You can mentor students, serve as adjunct faculty, or a technical advisor in some specific field. There are multiple ways and opportunities to contribute to ensuring that the work and reputation of the UWI, which has given you so much, will remain high into the future. Wherever you are, the Alumni Office will be reaching out to you, and I hope that you will stay connected to your alma mater. This leg of your academic journey is done. You have a world-class education. It is now your time, and this is your place. Go out and shine. Thank you very much. We are met today in order that we may mark by a formal ceremony the entry of certain of our members into the company of graduates and the academic achievement of others. As a university, we are an academic society of undergraduates, bachelors, masters, and doctors, and we follow the academic tradition in the pursuit of knowledge and the encouragement of learning, purposes which are laid down in the preamble to the Royal Charter by which we have been granted the powers needful for the prosecution of our affairs. In pursuing these aims, our members advance from time to time to a higher standing in the academic community, and it is proper that as a body we should celebrate their achievement. It is marked by the granting of a degree or diploma, or license or certificate, and we rejoice with our graduates on their advancement.
Sir, I now ask the public orator, Dr. Livingston White, to present Ms. Rachel Manley, whom the Senate and the Council of the University have been pleased to recommend for the award of the degree of Doctor of Letters honoris causa.
Chancellor, it is a faithful saying, the pen is mightier than the sword. But dare I add, and even more robust, the one to whose intellect and creativity it is subjected. Today we pause to honor an extraordinarily diverse literature, one whose vast range has led to the creation of a myriad of writings. Chancellor, I present Rachel Manley, poet, biographer, editor, short story writer, novelist, critic, and teacher. Born in Cornwall, England on July 3, 1947, to English mother Jacqueline Camillard Gill and former Jamaican Prime Minister Michael Manley, Rachel relocated to Jamaica in 1949 at the very young age of 2.5 years. Thereafter, she was raised by her paternal grandparents, Norman and Edna Manley, as her father was studying in London. The young Rachel Manley attended boarding schools in Jamaica, and in 1969, she completed a Bachelor of Arts degree at the University of the West Indies. From there, composing poetry became her major preoccupation. In 1972, she published Prisms, a small volume of 28 poems. 6 years later, in 1978, she published Poems 2. She then took on another role and was editor of her grandmother's 1989 publication, Edna Manley, The Diaries. Our honoree's first full-length collection of poems, A Light Left On, came in 1992, published by People Tree. The collection explored the grief she experienced at the death of her grandparents, Norman and Edna, who died in 1969 and 1987, respectively. Possibly one of her most notable writings, Miss Manley's memoir, Drumblair, Memories of a Jamaican Childhood, was published in 1996. The work recounts the story of her family, with the family house Drumblair playing the anchoring role in the narrative. In acknowledgement of her brilliance and writing prowess, Books Canada in 1996 wrote, "As a poet, Rachel Manley senses the resonances between history and place, between personality and destiny, and evokes them with real eloquence." Recognition of her prowess is further reinforced by her being awarded Jamaica's Musgrave Centennial Medal in 1991 and the Canadian Governor-General's Literary Award for Nonfiction in 1997. Her work, including her first novel, The Black Peacock, originally published in 2017, continues to receive critical acclaim and serves to glorify the astonishing candor and objectivity with which she writes. As a teacher of creative writing, Ms. Manley continues to positively influence the space by helping to cultivate a new generation of writers. This complements her earlier contribution as an educator at the secondary level in institutions such as Kingston College. A staunch promoter and defender of Caribbean culture with a sunny disposition and winsome manner, she is in high demand as a presenter, inspiring young writers on both sides of the Atlantic and in the East. Chancellor, Edna Manley caught the vision quite early and declared Rachel a poet. Rachel's husband later discovered that she is even more so a prose writer. Rachel's success in these and many other regards simply proves the accuracy of their respective discoveries. Having tapped into the power of work and word, today our honoree is reminded of what it is to feel powerful in life. Chancellor, I invite you, by the authority vested in you by the Council and Senate of the University of the West Indies, to confer upon Rachel Manley the degree of Doctor of Letters, honoris causa.
By the authority vested in me by the Senate and the Council of the University of the West Indies, I confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Doctor of Letters, Doctor of Letters, honoris causa of this university. Congratulations, Dr. Manley. I got your speech. I now call on Dr. Manley to deliver the graduation address.
Thank you. Chancellor Mr. Robert Bermudez, Vice Chancellor Professor Hilary Beckers and Lady Beckers, Pro Vice Chancellor and Principal of the UWI Mona, Professor Denzel A. Williams, Minister of Education and Youth, the Honorable Mrs. Fievel Williams, Pro Vice Chancellors and Principals of St. Augustine, Cave Hill, the Global Campus and Five Islands Campus and their deputies, members of the academic staff, officers and members of the university community, members of the diplomatic corps, distinguished graduating students all, congratulations. This is a culmination of years of that grueling tug-of-war between liming and beating books. The books apparently won. You did it. Now for the hard part. Our families and friends who have made enormous sacrifice for all of us. I am proud to be acknowledged among the fellow recipients of this 75th Anniversary Honorary Awards, each a giant in their own field who's brought honor to our alma mater, our country, and our region. This is a unique experience for me, being gowned up to attend graduation. I missed the event of my graduation 54 years ago in 1969. So I thank UW for graciously giving me a second chance and for this cap, which in my invitation letter they said I get to keep. For some of you here tonight who might be feeling a little disappointed at receiving a lower second degree, do not despair. I'm one of you, yet here I am today. But seriously, being here tonight, I realize that for all my wanderings, I have never really left this place, nor has it left me. And actually, if you think about it, don't we all carry our youth with us wherever we go? Here is the loam that molded us, those things that forged our emotional and psychological underpinnings, that engendered our early fears, but also inspired our ideologies, our goals. They are always with us. We just keep extending the web we are forever weaving. When I first arrived here at UWI in 1966, I felt like I entered Norman Manley's head, his heart and soul, as though I became an actor in my grandfather's dream of a regional Caribbean federation. I had grown up with hurricane maps on the walls of our home, with islands my grandfather would point to as he traced each storm's path, names that seemed exotic to me: Grenada, Antigua, Barbados, Trinidad and Tobago, Montserrat, St. Vincent, St. Lucia, St. Kitts, Nevis, Anguilla, Little Barbuda. I embraced them all as my siblings, aware that we shared the neighborhood with the Spanish, the French, and the Dutch cousins who too were in danger from the path of the storm, as nature's fury prowls through the Caribbean in hurricane season. Those that didn't get hit sent help to those that did. We were also all vulnerable to externally inflicted political and economic storms that periodically ravaged our shores throughout history. My grandfather saw a life-affirming unity in standing up together against a hurricane's onslaught, as he did in the unity of a strong, politically federated archipelago to face the hegemonic instincts of the larger world beyond. When the Federation died, I saw a light fade in my grandfather's eyes. But I was forged in that light, and as an unapologetic Federalist, I still believe in its beacon to this day. So arriving here at Mona as a young student, all of us gathered by the common inherited language that we share in the British Caribbean, English, but each island with its own dialect, accent, and inflection, each with our own individual interpretation, a private code secreted in bottles that floated ashore. I am old enough to remember as a child when members of the Focus Literary Group gathered at Drumblair with Edna, my grandmother, a sculptor, as together they struggled to define through local writers an authentic, nascent Caribbean voice, along with the literary magazines Kick Overall in then British Guyana and BIM in Barbados. Over time, as our music and art and theater exploded, our themes and subjects became our own. I recently read that Jamaican patois may become our official language. Well, took a long time coming. That made me smile. But I ask myself, how can one designate a language by fiat, affix and insist upon it? What voice do we think in? Could we designate an official music, an official art? Language is not the riverbed. It is the river. And this river has been breaking its banks for centuries. I think the Jamaican language granted itself its own independence long ago, claimed its own sure and authentic place on the Jamaican landscape, and no formalized statute can do that. Here at UWI, Calypso met ska, doubles met flying fish, Barbadians dated Jamaicans, Trinidadians Antiguans, and so many partnerships created inseparable physical and emotional bonds in their Caribbean children who could claim either island as home. Here, truly, each Mona morning as we walk in Seacole or Chancellor, Irving or Taylor, among these majestic brooding hills with air then as clear as in some original Eden, we were one choir, truly a symphony of common souls linked subterraneanly by a deep and ultimately dark seabed below us. We were an army, a commonality of geography, history, pain, recovery, thought, hope, and purpose, but all reflecting the tragic shadows of a common past that shaped us. In these insecure times in our world, where truth lies precariously in the balance, this institution has survived, a landmark on the minds of all who learned here, guiding us with the certainty of who we are and the truth of what we know, a compass for us not to lose our way. It's here at this collective fulcrum that our imagination and curiosity is fed not just by research and learning, but also through a communion of gathered cultures and experiences. These things you, the graduating class, imbibed while here, and you will carry with you all your lives into the wider world. The great Ghanese poet Martin Carter charged us in the Caribbean to collect our scattered skeleton. Being here is still an act of this collection, living the reality of our united region that reflects a truth made political in 1958 for only a blink of an eye, but whose actuality we have for 75 years gathered to observe here, a communion that helps make us whole. Remembering my beloved grandparents and my parents who believed in me, I accept this high honor with joy, appreciation, and frankly, astonishment, and wish my alma mater God's blessings as she continues to inspire all those who pass through her vibrant halls, reflecting what is richest and most powerful about us all, that we are islands in one extraordinary family. I thank you.
The university singers will now perform.
And in this place we cannot fear, fear or dread. We stop existing and start living. Seems that always losing out for us growing. Make a better world. Make a better world. Heal the world. Making a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. Make a better place for you and for me. As the dreams we were conceiving, we will be a joyful place. And the world we once believed in will shine again in grace. And why do we keep traveling like this earth crucifying soul? Though it's plain to see this world is heavenly. Lead us, Lord. Lead us, Lord. Fly so high, let our spirits never die. My heart, I feel you are all my brothers. In the world with no fear, together we'll cry happy tears. See the nations turn their swords into plowshares. We could really get there if we care enough for the living. Make a little space to make a better place. Heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. Make a better place for you and for me. Heal the world, making a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. Make a better place for you and for me. Make a better place for you and for me. Make a better place for you and for me. Make a better place for you and for me.
Chancellor, the persons whose names will be called studied in the University of the West Indies. And having fulfilled the requirements of the University of the West Indies, beg leave to be presented to you and to the Senate of the University by the representatives of the respective faculties as Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Education, or Bachelor of Fine Arts, or Bachelor of Science, or Licentiate, or as holders of diplomas of the University of the West Indies. Sir, the Dean, Faculty of Humanities and Education, Professor Sylvia Cohenberg.
Sir, my colleagues and I ask you to receive as graduate members of our society these persons present who, having fulfilled the requirements of the university, have been admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Arts or Bachelor of Education or Bachelor of Fine Arts or Licentiate of this university.
By the authority vested in me, I receive these persons whose names are about to be called, and those who are unable to attend as graduate members of our society.
Sir, for the degree of Bachelor of Arts, I present Alia Addington, Samoya Allen, Jadine Anderson, Sarah Andrews, Felicia Ashman, Danae Barrett, Maria Bernard, Meshali Bethune, Simone Black, Mylene Bourne, Melissa Boyne with first class honors. Karine Bradford, Ruth Ann Briscoe, Kiana Brissett, Nia Aris, David Brooks with first class honors, Chanda Paul Brown, Deandra Brown, Shanna K. Brown, Britannia Bryan, Sabrina Bryan, Celine Campbell with first class honors, Gregory Bryce, Marjorie Burke Johnson, Amoy Cameron, Akila Christian, John Bennett Clark, Joshua Clark, Tiana Clark, Ashiba Cornwall with first class honors, Shanicia Daly, Kahelia Dixon with first class honors, Zaria Dixon with first class honors, Nikasha Dockery, Shanice Donegal, Natalia Downer with first class honors. Shania Edwards, Lisa Escalona, Lotisha Latibaudière, Kelsey Ferran, Sanika Forbes, Sasha Gay Francis Bailey, Shadiah Francis with first class honors. Delano Frankson, Janelle Fuller, Ashley Gavin, Amarni Gomes, Maya Gonzalez Pentier Leogal, Ashley Gordon, Danjanette Gordon, Ashley Graham, Michaela Graham, Jamar Grant with first class honors, Kadisha Grant, Genevieve Hamilton, Chanel Hansen, Dominique Heath, Pauline Henry, Zanique Henry, Chavoy Hutchinson with first class honors. Andreen Jackson, Cheyenne Martin, Shara Lee Johnson, Tanya Joseph with first class honors. Valerie Kelly with first class honors. Daniel Carr, Javon Keys, Latoya Lampert with first class honors. Andreen Leslie, Shelley Ann Lewis Greenwood, Malinda Lothar, Becky Temba Maseko, Jordania Mason, Sherry-Ann McCarthy with first class honors. Trey Newell, Roxine Robinson, Shamar Mitchell with first class honors. Mitchell Montague, Amika Morris, Valeska Morrison, Liliana Mullings, Cedric Palmer, Ranil Thompson, Maya Parkins, Howard Peterkin, Julianne Powell, Kadeen Powell, Latanya Powell, Rochelle Powell with first class honors. Sean Price with first class honors. Joel Reed, Leanya Richards, Brianna Rose, Aidan James Rossini, Brittany Simpson, Gregory Slater with first class honors. Rakelia Small, Amoy Smith, Tiffany Smith, Kylie Cayetano, Jodianne Stewart with first class honors. Sedina Stewart. Shantae Reed. Deneve Sweeney. Alia Thompson. Celine Thompson. Sheikah Walsh with first class honors. Maya Watson. Yolanda Wellington. Kimberly Williams. Kevan Williams. Anelka Wisdom. Chris K. Young. Abigail Palmer. Ashleana Spence. Chelsea McCullough. Leah Smith with first class honors. Nastasia Ellis. Tracy Ngai. Cameron Clark. Brittany Gray. Tajari Rose. Shaniel Thomas with first class honors. Kristen Mullings. Norsha Davis. Brianna Hudson. Joed Lovelace. Shanika Clark. Shanela Brown. Keandra Edwards. Ashana Jackson. Alethea Campbell. Cadian Hamilton Joseph with first class honors. Jamaica Johnson. Ashanta Martin. Alonzo Minto, Roxanne Shaw, Deidre Thomas, Jedali Wilkie, Serena Campbell, Shanaka Leslie, Shanaka Leslie, Christina White, Brianna Irons, Christina Boyd, Yakim Reed, Keishane Virgo, Kavon Merchant, Rochelle Russell, Sophiana Blackman with first class honors, Sir, for the degree of Bachelor of Education, I present Letitia Blake, Jalissa Farquharson, Nadine Hansen, Toysine Harvey, Ashley Hudson Lindo, Jason Lindsay, Trudy Ann Robinson, Davion Sterling, Kenisha Williamson with first class honors, Onika Winter with first class honors, Alexandra Holtham, Sir, for the degree of Bachelor of Fine Arts, I present Shane Miller, Haley Baugh, Al J. Brown, Janelle Samuels, Lisa Dawes, Jalon Foster, Jade Simpson. Sir, for the licentiate, I present Arji Abokatal. Tran Hong. Guy Louis. Anastasia Mule with distinction. Delvianas Nabo. Jude Tassan with distinction. Ruben Jr. Tureda with distinction.
Sir, the Dean, Faculty of Science and Technology, Professor Michael Taylor.
Sir, my colleagues and I ask you to receive as graduate members of our society these persons present who, having fulfilled the requirements of the university, have been admitted to bachelor's degrees of this university.
By the authority vested in me, I receive these persons whose names are about to be called, and those who are unable to attend as graduate members of our society.
Sir, for the degree of Bachelor of Science, I present Tony Ann Affleck with first-class honors. Alicia Allen. Trishan Allen. Jordan Amrit. Adre Anderson. Joel Anderson. Naja Azwan. Kristen Atkinson. Orlando Abron. Trudy Ann Bailey. Dwayne Baker. Mardon Baker. Zionte Baptiste. Chevron Bent. Afifa Bernard. With first-class honors, Chanel Bernard. Chris Anna Blackello. Jamela Blackwood. With first class honors, Ruth Ann Blair. Cheyenne Bonner. Afia Bromfield. Devonta Brown. Samaria Brown. Zondria Bryant. Jerome Birch. Dejanai Burke. With first class honors, Gabrielle Burke. Ajoni Butler. Kadisa Kabi. Brant Campbell. With first class honors, Colin Campbell. Darren Campbell. With first class honors, Javana Campbell. Kemani Campbell. Kyle Campbell. Kasara Cassels. Jared Chambers. Jason Chambers. Samantha Chambers. Anikika Champagny. Ramon Chisholm. Nigel Clare. Imani Clark. Chrisanjay Codner. Imani Coney. John Daniel Coombs. Samoya Cornwall. Sherian Cowan. Tony Ann Cowan. Gabrielle Daly. Jodian Daly. Tanelia Darian. Xavier Davidson. Tia J. Davis. Drew Davis. With first class honors, Eustace Davoren. With first class honors, Devaski Debik. Tyrese Dennis. With first class honors, Fitzdale Dinham. Trishana Douglas. Dana Edwards. With first class honors, Kalila Edwards. Telisa Feaster. Ashley Ferguson. John Michael Ferguson. Gabrielle Fletcher. Donique Forbes. Solange Forbes. Miguel Francis. Regina Fraser. Zandriana Gardner. Jerome Gilbert. Jaden Gildari. Afi Gordon. Pascal Gordon. Andrew Green. Janelle Green. Orain Green. Shani K. Lawson. Brandon Hall. Netanya Hanchard. Kavia Harriott. Jody Harrison. Zoe Ann Harris. With first class honors, Tony Ann Hendricks. Shanice Henriquez. With first class honors, Jamal Henry. Joel Henry. With first class honors, Kristen Henry. Raheem Pinnock. Jody Ann Henry. Onika Henry. Olivia Hibbert. Daniel Hines. John Michael Irvin. With first class honors, Kiran Jagannath. Karma Nyla Johnson. Zanice Johnson. Destiny Jones. With first class honors, Tavon Jones. Shakwibi Joseph. Tariq Kelly. With first class honors, Kevon Kidd. Cleon Larmond. Athalia Lawrence. Tajil Brady. Twana K. Dennis. With first class honors, Leanne Legister. Kiana Lee. With first class honors, Nicholas Lee. Josh Anthony Gray. Jade Leslie. Aaliyah Lewis. Emile Llewellyn. Kesia Marsh. Shamika Matheson. Romario Maxwell. Moesha McCoy. Dev Marie MacDonald. Ramon McDowell. Jean-Pierre Marshall. With first class honors, Abigail McFarlane. Kamisha Buddington. Joshua McIntosh. Tiffany McIntosh. Anna K. Mackenzie. Jarrell Mackenzie. Brandon McPherson. Glendon McPherson. Philip Holmes. With first class honors, Joshua Mendoza. Shanice Mighty. With first class honors, Michaela Miles. Philmark Miller. With first class honors, Rachel Miller. Janelle McCoy. With first class honors, Shemil Miller. Brian Milton. Jamel Mohammed. Tyreek Francis. With first class honors, Asonica Moody. Amanda Morgan. With first class honors, Jamilia Morgan. Michaelia Morgan. Octavia Morgan. Don Austin Moss. Rajni Mothersill. Fran J. Myers. With first class honors, Sachelle Nelson. Tyra Nelson. Zantony Walters. Alex Perry. Brianna Nemard. Shanika Peterkin. Ramar Plummer. Ruthann Powell. Jason Ramsey. Xavier Rattray. Anissa Rawlins. With first class honors, Radane Peters. With first class honors, Lauren Ashley Golding. With first class honors, Mikhail Roden. With first class honors, Miguel Roden. Nayoka Roden. Ashley Richards. With first class honors, Kimoy Reed. Hashay Ricketts. Roy Robinson. With first class honors, Cornelius Ross. Brendan Sadler. Sakeen Salki. Jumani Khalif Samon. Janelle Scarborough. Crystal Scott. McCoy Sanderson. Shauna Lee Shan. Nikalia Shattock. Brandon Shaw. Nadreen Sims. Jade Ann Sinclair. Geraldine Smith. Kedisha Smith. Luke Adam Smith. Kali Sutar. Andrea Spencer. Nicorine Spencer. Ramona Stanberry. Sashana Staple. Asani Thompson. With first class honors, Tariq Strong. Noelisa Swaby. Damel Swaby with first class honors. With first class honors, Shanna Lee Taylor. Alana Thompson. Shania Thompson. Diamore Walker. Javian Walker. Judy Shea Wallace. Akil Walsh. Michaelette Koivonia Walters. With first class honors, Jason Wan. Kimoy Edwards. Daniel Watt. Dylan Wall. Wills Small. Jordan Wilberforce. Abigail Williams. Allison Williams. Amika Williams. Carol Wade. With first class honors, Raheem Wilson. Rashana Wilson. Tana Wint. With first class honors, Clive Wright. Colin Yates. Rory Young. Rashid White. Davia Hastings. Shari Ann Lemonius. Monique Moncrief. With first class honors, Tamoya Wilson. Anishka Gaynor. Khalid Williams. Lowell Thyme. Nikayla Kariuki. With first class honors, Kareen Wright. Joshua Harvey. Janae Gardner. Dara K. Allen. Condoleezza Gaynor. Tavian Hall. Larnell Lex. Glenroy Logan. Antonil Thompson. Renelia Lowe. Rashane Ropo. Sherian Samuels. Nian Thomas. Leah Taylor. Felicia Williams. Sakil Williams. Janelle Blackwood. Tracy Ann Williams. Giselle Wilson. Daniel Hope. Rachel Bartley. Logan Halsall. Geraldine Beckford. Alwyn Allen. Kamoy Gilles. Ogiogo Okorafor. Kadian Davidson. Brianna Carpenter. Nikisha Suarez. Janelle White.
Sir, for the Bachelor of Arts, I present Charlene Edwards.
Give yourself a round of applause. I now call on the class valedictorian, Mr. Jamar Grant.
Chancellor, Mr. Robert Bermudez. Vice Chancellor, Professor Sir Hilary Beckles and Lady Beckles. Pro Vice Chancellor and Principal of UWI, Professor Denzel A. Williams. Pro Vice Chancellors and Principals of St. Augustine, Cave Hill, the Global Campus and Five Island Campus and their deputies. Former Principal of Mona UWI Campus, Professor Dale Weber. University Registrar, Dr. Maurice Smith. University Bursar, Mrs. Andrea Matnish. Mona Campus Registrar, Dr. Donovan Stanberry. Honorary Graduand, Miss Rachel Manley. Members of the Diplomatic Corps, members of the academic staff, officers and members of the university community. President of the UWI Alumni Association Jamaica Chapter, Mr. Dwayne Hayes. Distinguished alumni, graduating class of 2023. Ladies and gentlemen, with every ounce of joy in my soul, I extend to you a delightful afternoon. Nelson Mandela's wisdom reminds us, everyone can rise above their circumstances and achieve success if they're dedicated and passionate about what they do. Graduating class of 2023, we have reached this significant milestone not because we've never experienced hardship. Rather, we are here because we have lived up to Mandela's dictum, emphasizing the value of earnest dedication and the passion to finish what we started. We have endured the trials and tribulations of academia, subjecting ourselves to the furnace of knowledge and emerging from it as nothing less than diamonds of the fresh water, washed by the tears that flowed from the renowned Fountain 16, critical reading and writing in humanities and education, and polished in the illustrious Fountain 14, critical reading and writing in science and technology. Our perseverance has raised the standard of what it really means to be a graduate of this noble institution. And for that, I want us to take a moment to bask in the glory of our achievements. Let us give ourselves a resounding round of applause. Fellow graduates, I look in your eyes and I see transformation, a massive upgrade since that September morning we first met on Blackboard Collaborate. It was a morning that forced us to confront the reality of our first year of university being entirely online, a prospect that left most of us feeling devastated and uncertain. How could we possibly conduct labs, experiments, and embark on field trips all through the confines of our computer screen? And what about those math exams that required us to demonstrate step-by-step procedures? It all seemed impossible. But as for math, fortunately for us, it was and still is stronger than Obia. It was also stronger than several of our Wi-Fi connections, because only God knows how we grasped those formulae between our fluctuating bandwidth and the neighborhood roosters who were more determined pelicans than us on several days. Initially, online learning felt sweltering, but like true diamonds, the intense heat did not scorch us. Instead, it fueled our inner gleam. Therefore, by early November, we were experts at remote learning, enjoying luxuries such as doing classes from the comfort of our bed, sometimes waking up though to find ourselves the sole occupant in the virtual classroom. Despite the limitations of this modality, as true creatives and scientists, we transformed the virtual space to create a wholesome university experience. Integration Thursdays were online, hall inductions online, or iconic Owls Awards, SciTech Awards, games nights, meetings, seminars, just about any and everything was online. It was for many of us the best thing since sliced bread. But if we really thought we knew anything of bread while online, we were only deceiving ourselves. Face-to-face school was where we truly came to know of every crumb of this esteemed loaf, which replaced the freshly cooked meals we used to enjoy at home while online. Therefore, those of us who once scoffed at bread back home were very swift in adjusting our appetites and humbly joined the lines at Nardo's for a corn dog with everything. Just as we adapted our palates, we had to adjust other aspects of lives for physical school. Home life transformed into hall life, and there we discovered long-lost sisters, brothers, grand seniors, great grand super seniors, and other relatives and friends who helped us, their COVID babies, to navigate what could be termed quite the transition to face-to-face school. Despite our varied backgrounds, we supported each other, whether we were from the Caribbean or distant lands, whether we were the first from our family to come to the University of the West Indies, or if we had the support of other siblings who went before us. As authentic gemstones, unbreakable, indomitable, undimmable, we have emerged. But behind the creation of every diamond lies a dedicated team who commit themselves to ensuring that the diamond is exceptionally crafted. Today, we acknowledge our team, who manifest in the form of parents, partners, and patrons of financial generosity, subjecting themselves to whatsoever sacrifice was necessary to ensure that we turn out to be the treasured stones we are today. We are eternally grateful for all our prior warriors who guarded dreams at risk of being deferred. Lecturers, or should I say artisans, who meticulously cut and shape each diamond with precision and artistry, bringing out our innate beauty and brilliance of each of these gems here today. To our well-wishers, who motivated us on days when we felt intimidated by the process, thanks, as it has breathed life into each diamond here today. It was during our time of study that a team of scientists from this very university made a significant impact on the global stage, becoming key contributors to the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, the influential international body responsible for producing critical reports and information on climate change globally. It was also while studying here that one of our own Caribbean natives, Robin Rihanna Fenty, was conferred with the esteemed title of National Heroine of Barbados. This serves as a powerful reminder of the innate greatness we as fellow Caribbean nationals inherently possess, and underscores our ability to effect positive change on a global scale. Fellow diamonds of the faculties of Humanities and Education and Science and Technology, this is our time to shine. My dear humanitarians and educators, we ought to be the proof that humanities and education degrees and careers are still valuable. The perseverance we've demonstrated is evidence of our preparedness to impact our world. So let us step in our essence and let our lights so shine. Understand, my dear scientists and technologists, our impact on this world will be cosmic. just as we joined hands and hearts to navigate the challenges we face, let us collaborate to write the formulae, programs, and make machines that will elevate the standard of science and technology in contemporary civilizations. As we launch out Dearest Diamonds, class of 2023, let us take a moment to raise our phones in flashlight modes, symbolizing the light shining from the west. Remember, we're not just a light shining from the west, but as Rihanna sang, we shine bright because you and I are beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Congratulations.
Sir, I now call on Professor Audrey Henry Lee, Professor Marcia Roy, Director, Graduate Studies and Research, to present to you members of our society for the award of higher degrees.
Sir, I present to you these members of our society. I present to you these members of our society who haven't fulfilled the requirements of the university, have been awarded postgraduate diplomas, or have been admitted to master's degree, and beg that you recognize their advancement in our society.
I'd like to recognize the Minister of Education who has joined us, the Honorable Favell Williams. Thank you for being here. By the authority vested in me, I confer on these persons whose names are about to be called and those who are unable to attend attend postgraduate diplomas and master's degrees of this university and recognize their advancement in our society.
Sir, for the postgraduate diploma in education, I present Sheldon Gordon. Jadina Carr. Yushan Moody. Suzette Morrison Curtis. Wilson with distinction. Peart. Kimberly Bell. Shanique Bennett. Shanae Black. Dwayne Black. With Amelia Blake, Giovanni Javier Gordon, Angela Hamilton, Bobette Hamilton Richards, Carice Harris, Suzette Hay Bailey with distinction, Clover Henry Wright, Vanessa Johnson, Warwica Kerr, Kimberly Levy, Afia McLeod Bristol, Anita McNeil with distinction, Dacia Miller, Aishane Millwood with distinction, Georgian Morgan Clark, Lorna Newsom Finnegan, Salome Palmer, Tanya Lee Paul Reed, Ariel Perkins, Sydney Preddy with distinction, Nigel Pusey, Peter Gay Richards with distinction, Tadesia Smith with distinction, Ramar Sterling, Roseanne Walters, Michelle Walters Nemard with distinction, Noel Wilkins with distinction. Aldine Williams. Clearlyn Williams. Lisa Williams. Kimberly Williams O'Connor. Shanae Wilmot. Ruth Anderson. From the Global Campus, Sir, for the Master of Education, I present Ruth Anderson. From the Mona Campus, Sir, for the Master of Education, I present Paulette Aiken-Muir. Georgina Anderson. Candy Bailey with distinction. Sasha Barnett with distinction. Marcia Barrett McDonald. Sophia Blair. Sophia Benito. Amacord Brown with distinction. Sadia Brown. Rachel Brown Clark. Camelita Campbell. Tamara Carter. Stacian Clayton. Unique Dixon Sims. Tavia Flowers. Dolores Forsyth. Maloney Freckleton Booth. Tanisha Graham, Shellyan Green McLaughlin, Chantal Gunter, Paulette Haslam, Christina Hayes, Kimberly Hill, Kayan Hutchinson, Hilma Hyatt Chambers, Kevin James with distinction, Debussy John with distinction, Wendy Johnson, Kamisha Johnson, Natasha Lambert, Karen Lamoth Wilson with distinction, Amanda Lynch, Mona Lynch with distinction, Carvel Martin, Sabrine Mattis, Julia McIntosh Smith, Kimberly Mitchell, Teshige Moody, Olga Morgan with distinction, Arlene Morgan Booth, Paul Morris, Inga Morrison Forrest, Carmelita Mullins Cleghorn. Denise Nelson. Troy Oliver. Javon Parrish Johnson. Antoinette Peart Pusey. Donna Marie Pips. Christopher Pierre. Noreen Pamels Anderson. Julianne Porter. Natalie Ratican. Unique Richards Bailey. Andrea Ricketts. Latoya Robinson. Latoya Robinson. Trudy Sachelle Blackstock. Shanice Seaton. Janice Simpson Hales. Janelle Smith. Renee Suka. Hanneke Steer with distinction. Antoinette Swaby. Andreen Taylor Lewis. Jamila Thomas. Kadeen Thomas. Angela Thompson. Thompson. Camille Tyndale with distinction. Cassandra Walker. Marsha K. Walker. Denisha Wallace. Rashika Walters. Wendy Williams. Abigail Woodbine. Stephanie Wright Grant. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our husband and wife. I'm going to ask Mr. Mr. Garrett Hall to escort his wife, Vanessa Wilson Hall, to the stage. For the Master of Science Media Management, I present Kevin Jackson, Sarah Webster with distinction, from the Faculty of Science and Technology, Kyle Flanders with distinction, from the Mona campus, sir, for the Master of Science Agricultural Entrepreneurship, I present Dorana Franton, Owen Ducky with distinction, Devon Keith with distinction, Deron Nicholson. Fabian White. Sir, for the Master of Science Computer, I present Garfield Grant with distinction. Aldane Milton with distinction. Kamisha Monteith with distinction. McCain Thomas. Jordan Williams. Sir, from the St. Augustine campus, for the Master of Science Food Security, I present Tracy Barracks White with distinction. From the Mona campus, sir, for the Master of Science Marine and Terrestrial Ecosystems, I present Eartha Cole. Ziamari Danger. Sir, for the Master of Science Natural Resource Management, Disaster Risk Management, I present Shauna Marie Gray. Abigail Jones. Sir, for the Master of Science Natural Resource Management, Integrated Urban and Rural Environment Management, I present Cara Sue Nelson. Sir, for the Master of Science Renewable Energy Management, I present Sheldon Marshall with distinction. Rohan McGough. Dwayne Peart. Sir, I present to you these members of our society who haven't fulfilled the requirement of this university, have been admitted to the degree of Master of Philosophy, and beg that you recognize their advancement in our society.
By the authority vested in me, I confer on this person whose name is about to be called the postgraduate degree of Doctor of,
Master.
could you call it the degree?
Master
the degree of Master of Philosophy of this university, and I recognize her advancement in our society.
Sir, for the Master of Philosophy, I present Chevelle Watson.
Sir, now I call on Professor Audrey Henry Lee to present to you members of our society for the award of high degrees.
So, I present to you these members of our society who, having fulfilled the requirements of this university, have been admitted to the degree of Doctor of Education, and beg that you recognize their advancement in our society.
By the authority vested in me, I confer on these persons whose names are about to be called and those who are unable to attend the degree of Doctor of Education or Doctor of Philosophy of this university and recognize their advancement in our society.
From the Global Campus, so for the Doctor of Education, I present Karen Anderson Mackenzie, Educational Leadership.
I recognize your advancement in our society. Congratulations.
Suzette Crary.
I recognize your advancement in our society. Congratulations. Don't turn your back.
Ryan Dale.
I recognize your advancement in our society. Congratulations.
Alison Fung.
I am delighted for you, Alison. Congratulations. I recognize your advancement in our society. Well done, Alison.
Therian Harrison Dillon.
I recognize your advancement in our society. Congratulations. Well done.
Tremaine Ingram.
I recognize your advancement in our society. Congratulations. He wants it.
Stacy Ann Lawrence.
I recognize your advancement in our society. Congratulations. Well done.
Hello. Let's go ahead. Can you make it bigger? So, I present to you these members of our society who, having fulfilled the requirements of this university, have been admitted to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy and beg that you recognize their advancement in our society.
By the authority vested in me, I confer on those persons whose names are about to be called and those who are unable to attend the degree of Doctor of Philosophy of this university and recognize their advancement in our society.
From the Mona campus, for the Doctor of Philosophy, I present Azra Blythe Mallet.
I recognize your advancement in our society. Congratulations. Well done.
Teacher Education, Jacqueline Chen.
I recognize your advancement in our society. Congratulations. Well done.
French, Caroline Cousins.
I recognize your advancement in our society. Congratulations. Well done.
Chemistry, Rayleigh Dunkley.
I recognize your advancement in our society. Congratulations. Well done.
Education with high commendation, Kamala Anderson.
I recognize your advancement in our society. Congratulations. You have to work very hard to get that.
Cultural Studies with high commendation, Kurt Henry.
Congratulations. I recognize your advancement in our society. Well done. Let's give all of them a round of applause. I now call on the president of the UWI Alumni Association Jamaica chapter, Mr. Dwayne Hayes, to lead the graduates in reciting the alumni pledge.
Good evening to all. It is my distinct pleasure to invite the graduating class of 2023 to stand and recite together the UWI Alumni Pledge, which can be found on page 81 of the graduation program. I would like to officially welcome you to the UWI Alumni family. I invite you to become engaged alumni who show Pelican pride and are involved in the life of the campus as guest speakers, supporters of sport and hall events, mentors, recruiters, promoters, and advocates of the university, and much more. Let us now begin to say the pledge together. As a graduate of the University of the West Indies, I commit myself to uphold the ideals and goals of my alma mater. My conduct and voice shall reflect the commitment to excellence of the light rising from the west, as I fulfill my social and professional responsibilities and serve my community and region. I will strive to ensure the UWI's place as a Caribbean icon, the catalyst for Caribbean development and leadership. It is a legacy that I will help proudly build for future generations. The UWI, first in our hearts and first in our region. Heartiest congratulations to you all.
We will now sing the university song, which is on page 82 of the program. Would everyone please stand, including our guests?
Proud symbol of our oneness, our strength in unity. With vision clear, you came along to shape our destiny. To follow after knowledge, the truth to seek and fight. To teach us love and justice, to liberate the mind. Today we see you rising, a light out of the west. That guides the feet of all who seek the noblest and the best. There is a light that is rising from out of the west, our sons and daughters go to face a world of challenges to conquer every foe. We'll work and play together, and as time marches on, we'll never forget the lesson that the whole are we are one. UWI, we praise you, we lift our voice in song. We let our big drums roll loud and steel pans swing ping pong. For you have shaped our lives so that we can truly say, to you we owe our gratitude, and debts we can't repay. There is a light that is rising from out of the west, and from bearers of that light are we. So we follow those whose work has brought glory to your name, making a better world for you and for me. This is our University of the West Indies.
Would the class of 2023 remain standing and everyone else could be seated? This brings us to the end of our celebration of your graduation. But I think it would be remiss of us not to mention one important factor of your success, and that is your friends, your parents, your loved ones, many of whom are here with you today. You are probably, to many of them, their greatest achievements in life. Why don't we big them up, as Jamaicans say, give them a rousing round of applause. This brings to a close the public ceremony by which the University of the West Indies has signaled the award of degrees, diplomas, and certificates to its graduates. The company will not now disperse, but not before permitting me to escort my guests and allowing the procession to leave. I want you to go now and have a great life.